Let me know what you think of the shorter facial hair. I think I quite like it. Hey guys, it's Jamie, and this week's video I think is going to be a little bit more serious. I'm going to be talking about online transphobia that I've experienced over the years and how I've dealt with it. So unfortunately, if you're trans, it's likely that at some point you will experience some kind of transphobia, either online, in person, or both. I personally used to experience a lot more transphobia earlier on in my transition, and a majority of this did come online. So this video will focus on my experience of online transphobia and how I've dealt with that over the years. So the comments I received were mostly through Tumblr and YouTube, and they range from people saying things like, "You're a girl and you will always be a girl no matter what you do," to people saying things that are a little bit more serious, like threats, and saying that I should maybe just not exist anymore, which isn't very nice. And these types of comments really did get to me in the beginning, particularly the kind of nastier end of things. And I think it's very easy now for somebody to say you're a girl and you'll always be a girl, and me just be like, ha, what are you talking about? Compared to when I didn't always pass, and it was kind of difficult because I experienced that kind of in real life situation where people weren't seeing me as male and people online were telling me I wasn't male, and it was kind of difficult. But now it's just like, I felt like these mean comments meant that I had to fight to be taken seriously and to have my identity respected. And every time I saw I had a transphobic comment, like, my heart would kind of start racing. It sounds a bit stupid, I don't know, but it's just kind of like my automatic reaction was I would just get very upset and hurt and angry, and I would want to respond in that way to the person that had left the offending comment. And in this situation, it really helped me so much to have people that I could turn to talk to about it. And even if I didn't want to talk to them specifically about the comment, just to have people in my life that I knew supported me, and I could take myself offline and go and spend some time with these people and just ignore what was said. And also reading through just nicer comments, because seriously, even from the beginning, for every one nasty comment, there were like 10 to 20 lovely comments from really supportive, awesome people. So that's why I think it's just so important that wherever you can to find support. I know it's way easier said than done, but just like friends, family, people at work, people at your school, online support groups, in real life support groups, just anything, because it's so important to have that kind of, I don't know, backdrop of support that you can kind of go to when you need it, and just talk openly with people in a supportive and respectful environment. So as time went on, I stopped reacting to the transphobic messages in the way I had before, because they just stopped getting to me, and I actually started finding them more entertaining than offensive. And to be honest, the dreadful grammar and spelling that most of them have is more offensive to me than what they're actually saying in the comment. I realised that the less they got to me, the less I reacted, and the less I reacted, the less comments I received, which was great. So I think for me, it just really worked not to respond. What also really helped me personally was to just realise that I could be anyone doing anything and somebody would have something bad to say about it. Because a lot of people just leave comments for the sake of leaving a dicky comment, and it's not necessarily because of your identity or anything. They just wanted to leave a nasty comment and they came across your channel. Obviously there are some people who leave comments who are genuinely transphobic and mean what they say, but you know, I could just be standing here and not say anything about myself and somebody would have something bad to say. And I don't know, that made me feel better. I'm not sure why, it just did. So I think my advice, if you're experiencing online transphobia, is to first and foremost ignore it and talk to people in your life who are supportive, and just concentrate on the nice comments. If somebody keeps leaving negative comments, block them, just don't even entertain it, don't respond to people, because I think it sounds really cliched, but that is what people want. They want to upset you and they want to see that you've been upset by what they've said. So if you just ignore it and delete it, there's no entertainment in it for them. And just remember that whatever negative things are said, they do not invalidate who you are, and they just really don't matter. So yeah, personally, I found that transphobic comments got to me less and less throughout my transition, to the point where now they just don't really register anymore. Yeah, that's all I've got today. Let me know in the comments if this has been any help at all. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!